Hi, I'm VNIX, and I'm going to take you behind the scenes of making my album, Horror Romance. Today we're talking about Can't Deny My Love. So this is like a little intro I created for like the live show with the song. It's so crazy looking at all this because I don't remember making it. I swear to God, I was like possessed. It's gonna be so good live. It's gonna be like a whole dance section here. I'm just gonna mute all the leaves here. So don't worry about like some of the things that you hear, like some of the drums, for instance. Where is it? Like that. Like none of this is mixed or mastered. I have to keep stressing that because you might hear some instruments like out of whack in terms of like how they blend with everything else, and that's just because some things aren't completely like but I can play with the volume here. Let's see. Yeah, that's so much better. Can't Deny My Love is one of my favorite songs on the first half of the album because it was a complete unexpected creation for me. At the time when I wrote it, it had nothing to do with the album, and I started performing it live around Philly with my band. I had a little rock band that I would perform around Philly with. I made this like minimalistic, dinky little production for it. When we were performing it, it was like this rock band on top of this like pop production. So they didn't mesh well together, basically, because they were just very different things.
Tune into my body, please, while it brings you ecstasy. Tune into my body, please. Our feelings are lit like fire, consumed by a rich desire. Our passion will never tire. Can't you see what I can do for you? All the pleasure I can bring to you, baby. Can't you see? Cause I'm the god of love and desire. There's no one like me, feel this fire in your heart. Can't believe. Tune into my body, please, while it brings you ecstasy. Tune into my body, please. Our passion is lit like fire, consumed by a rich desire. Our passion will never tire. Can't you feel what I can do for you? All the pleasure I can bring to you, baby. Can't you see that I'm the god of love and desire? There's no one like me with this fire in your heart. And believe.
was exciting to kind of like perform it live because it was like the first time I ever like performed to a production of mine that I created live. So that was fun exploring that, and it made me realize like I'm so excited. But moving on, the song, after like performing it live, some people would start telling me like, I really like that song, blah 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 blah, and it made me realize I'm like, okay, people are responding to the song, I should build more on that production and really maybe include it on the album. It's probably definitely going to be a song that I turn into a single and make a music video of, because I've already started writing music video treatments for it, and it's part of a bigger picture for this art project that I have in mind. So I hope you guys really like it. I can't wait to fucking perform this album live. I'm so excited. I have so much planned, and it just seems so far yet so close at the same time. I wish I wasn't poor, because then I could just like afford to finish this album like bam, like that, you know? But alas, that is why we have this making the album, because it's basically me being like, I'm poor as fuck, but I have a dream. Cheers. So right there, you could hear on one vocal I'm saying, so don't deny, another vocal I'm saying, just don't deny, and that's not good. So I have to figure out. So that's the so, and that's what I want.
Just don't deny my love.
All right. So usually in this case, I would just re-record the vocal, but just to show you another option, like you can kind of like split, cut it out. So right there's the just, and then I just delete that.
So don't deny my love. So don't deny my love. So don't deny. Can't deny my love. So don't deny. So don't deny my love. So don't deny. Can't deny.
If you want to help this project move along faster, if you're excited for it as much as I am, or interested to see what it turns out to be, you can donate. Every amount helps. Just go to my paypal.me/music of VNIX, and you can donate whatever amount you want. This is just like one lead vocal. I still have a lot more to like record under it and harmonies to do that I haven't added yet. And I'm still experimenting with exactly the kind of effects I want to be on the lead vocals. Because I don't want like dry, typical pop vocals. Like I want there to be an ambiance and a mood to them. So right now I got...
Our feelings are the swings. We ride in the heads we made. Cause love is our coffin, babe. Can't you feel what I can do for you? All the pleasure I can bring to you, baby. Yeah. Can't you see? Our feelings have dug us graves. We ride in the heads we made. Cause love is our coffin, babe. Our feelings have dug us graves. We ride in the heads we made. Cause love is our coffin, babe. Can't you feel what I can do for you? All the pleasure I can bring to you, baby. Yeah. Can't you see?
So you can hear how like just adding effects can really change the sound and the way that a listener takes in the vocals, especially in when it's all put together with the song itself. The interesting thing about Can't Deny My Love, this was the first song that I actually took to a recording studio. went to him with this production to record vocals. I was recording with him at the same moment when I was diagnosed with my vocal cord paralysis. Apparently I'd always had this, we don't know when it originated, but I've had it for some time. Being on the microphone at the kickboxing studio actually was like the last straw for it, and it damaged my vocal cords so badly that I couldn't sing, like at all. I couldn't even last through like a full song singing it because my voice got so choked and so tight. It was really bad. And I went to the studio with him, and it was so laborious because it was so hard to like sing and produce notes. At the studio, I realized that I'm like, you know what, I don't think things are sounding the right way. I think that I need to record at home where I'm like comfortable, where I can spend all the time I need taking breaks and working on my vocals. So I kind of thought that it was just best to just take it all home. That's where I am now with Can't Deny My Love. But it was very tough because there's like no cure for it, basically. Good news is I just recently found out that they have this thing called Botox laryngeal. I can't even say it. It's like your larynx. It's like something like that, Botox. And what they do is they inject into the one vocal fold that isn't functioning properly. So that's like one like non-surgical way, but it's like $1,000 or like $1,200. I do not have that money. I'm trying to figure out what I can do there, but that is definitely something I want to try because it's a cheaper alternative to like actually getting the surgery. And then I can see if it actually helps and if it works and helps me like sing the way that my voice really could sing. I love this sound, so cool. It's like a chainsaw bass. This is exactly what I wanted for this song, was this dark pop ambiance. And I feel like these sounds really helped create that, for sure. Because obviously with the melody of this song, it could have easily been a dinky little pop song, and I wanted so much more for it. I wanted it to sound very experimental, a dark kind of way, you know, because this is about horror romance, so I wanted it to just sound sexy and exotic, but kind of kinky and evil and, and all, you know, just stuff like that. Let's see. So this is another example of creating a haunting type sound to kind of go underneath everything.
So tonight